Trisha posted that video where they're like sobbing on the floor. It's not funny. It's just with Trisha is... Oh my god, Trisha. But that video, Trisha is like sobbing on the floor. I think the title was like to Ethan and Hila. And they were saying that Ethan and Hila ruined their whole wedding week. And like this big dramatic show. Which again, I don't want to sound like I'm being like insensitive. Normally I would sympathize. It's just Trisha is literally one shit show after another. I can't. That TikTok of Trisha dancing is not funny. I laugh when things make me uncomfortable. And like I get nervous. It's not funny, but why would Trisha think it's okay to post that TikTok? It blows my mind that Trisha has the balls, okay? The audacity. La cara bien dura, like we say. Tiene la cara bien dura to sit on the floor and cry and ask them not to talk about them, to stop talking about them. Trisha literally says, if someone asked me to stop talking about them, I would cease immediately.
If someone asked me ever, even in my worst days on YouTube, to stop talking about them, I would cease immediately.
As if we're not all on the internet and have witnessed Trisha talking about somebody over and over and over again after they asked them not to. Like, poor little Charlie D'Amelio got on her freaking TikTok live and was like, Trisha, please stop talking about me. You're not a nice person. Like, leave me alone. And Trisha got on TikTok with the little headphones and her little microphone and was like, sweetie, this is the internet. This is the internet. You're gonna have to get over it, okay?
Once again, I have to remind you, this is the internet. This is social media. People are allowed to give opinions. And never let influencers or anyone tell you to not comment, not give your opinions, your beliefs, your thoughts. Don't let anyone tell you not to call someone out if you think someone's in the wrong.
So, I cannot be the only one that's of like two minds here, because first of all, Kathleen Lights, fuck yes. And second of all, Kathleen, girl, where you been? Who run your buzzer? And why didn't they ring that shit sooner?
Good morning, angels.
Good morning, Charlie. Hell.
We in a hurry.
Okay.
Period.
Good morning, angels. I'm Nicky Nelson.
And I'm Mocha Pennington.
And this little dumpster fire that you're about to watch is a little something we like to call Tea Time.
A channel where we like to discuss YouTube drama in all its essence.
In all of its dirty little essence. Now don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Because whenever you do, an angel gets his wings, y'all.
First day back and we nailed that intro like the rent was due.
Miss Kathleen Lights is getting her wings today.
Kathleen. Damn, baby girl. Now listen, you could have tapped in sooner if we're being perfectly honest here. Because you done summed up some shit that we've been saying. You know, we've been saying, and then you said, and then it's just like, well, duh. But let's take it back to the beginning, because I think we have to cover some ground here. First off, where the fuck Kathleen Lights been? Can we start with that?
Honey, I haven't heard. Last time I heard from Kathleen Lights, honey, she was playing video games with Miss Jacqueline Hill. That's the last time I've heard. Oh, wait, that nail polish little scandal. But we need to do a video on that, honey. No one cares.
To put things in perspective, we've been doing this for 3 years now. Yeah, we have the 3-year mark. And we have never, during the course of this, never covered a Kathleen Lights video because, Mocha, of course, has intensive background on Miss Kathleen Lights. I only know what I've gotten secondhand and what I've seen around the tea on the street, the word around the block. Because Kathleen just been chilling for the past couple of years, it seems.
Every now and again, she and Marlena, they will go to Miss Jacqueline Hill's warehouse and they'll sabotage it right before the launch. Like, she does that every now and again.
You know what? I know it hurts to joke, but I can't let that shit fly. Jacqueline Hill sabotages herself. It's not Kathleen. At this point, it ain't Marlena. Marlena has her own problems. All right, Marlena's a bitter bitch. She's upset about some things.
Wow.
But at this point, Jacqueline Hill's own worst enemy is Jacqueline Hill. You know what, Kathleen? I ain't gonna let you fall for that shit. I'm not gonna let you do it here. But Kathleen has a point. So today's story, y'all. Kathleen Lights has decided to drag Trisha Paytas to hell.
She sure did, honey.
Now,
by her hair.
By her hair. Well, I don't know if I don't know if Trisha's hair is strong enough to drag, you know.
Probably just snap off.
Her hair's sort of brittle. So can we say she grabbed her by the shoulders?
Or, yeah.
Because those ain't going nowhere. You know, those are securely there. And she drug her to hell, and then she got her there, and she spit on her. And then when she was done spitting, she took a nice, warm... So, you know, the way this story came to our attention, you know, we were looking at, you know, the T channels on Instagram. Must we say that they are doing a fantastic, phenomenal, stand-up mother effing job.
Doing the Lord's work.
Doing the Lord's work. You know, there's a big gap to fill, and I believe that, you know, the T channels on Instagram are stamping up and doing what they have to do, giving their audience the, you know, the tea that they need. So, clap for them. But there is one particular channel that we follow, Mocha. What is the name of the channel?
Spill some tea with me.
Spill some tea with me. Put up some sound bites earlier today. Not more than like 2 hours ago. So this is fresh. This tea is hot off the press. And I saw, you know, Kathleen Lights' face, and I was like, I know enough to know that we ain't heard shit from Kathleen Lights since Madonna was a natural blonde.
Okay,
so I was like, let me click on this and see what Kathleen's talking about, because, you know, the caption said Kathleen Lights stand up. So I was like, okay, let's
what is she doing?
Let's get into a little bit, and I clicked on it. Now, in that particular sound bite that they gave, Miss Kathleen started off by going in on Moses and that particular thing. So it was all about how, you know, she thinks something is wrong with Moses, something ain't exactly right.
He was
There's a shark in the water.
On Trisha, saying that her Pikachu is smelly, honey.
Now listen, I think that she, you know, Kathleen has arrived at that party. We've been saying this for a long time. Because, you know, she pointed out how Moses, the one Hacmon, straight up texted another broad and fucking told her that he didn't like going down on Trisha Paytas because her cuckoo smell.
Yeah.
She got stank smelling snatch. If that doesn't say, and the fact that she still, you know,
she married her.
That sort of betrayal. There's some things that you just can't get. We all have, I don't know, Mocha, I just feel like we all have our things that are like a no-go. Like for me, I know that cheating is a no-go. I'm going to go ahead and have to break up with you right now because I might forgive you today, but tomorrow and every day after, I'm going to cheat on you every time I feel bad about it. I just know my own petty. I can't do it. Another thing for me, you betray me by speaking poorly of me in rooms that I'm not in to people that I don't know. Shit. I'll never get past it.
Even if I'm in the damn room.
I'm going to be right behind you. Speaking poorly of me outside of the circle of trust that is supposed to be this loving and caring, supportive relationship, I'm going to have to leave your ass. That's just it. That's just it. Mocha, how do you feel about that?
No, I'm the same way. You talk some shit about me, or you cheat on me, I'm done with you.
It has to be over with.
Or unless you're like talking to your friends, like, oh my god, Mocha got on my damn nerves last night. Let me tell you what happened. Then, I mean, it's fair because I will do the same thing probably.
Well, here's the thing. I think that Moses, for us, okay, you've heard our, like, do not pass go, do not collect $200,
don't
go straight
open
to
up
hell.
your legs.
Exactly.
No,
You've
your
heard ours. So for us, you know, I think Moses has broke both of our rules because let's be honest, I think it's more than clear at this point that Moses done a little bit of cheating on Trisha.
Okay.
I think we've all but proved it. We got the smoking gun, we just ain't got the bullets, you know what I'm saying? And for me, I'm gonna call it what it is. We can, listen, you benefit of the doubt people, you take that and run off into the sunset, okay? Circumstantial evidence is all I need. So, he done did that. Now we're reminded of this time where he called her cuckoo stank. I'm sorry, but if my girlfriend's cootie stank, I would just be like, you know what I'd probably do? I'd be on the internet, like, looking up some things.
Just try to figure out how to make it not.
Figure out how to make it not, and then, like, be like, hey, why don't we try doing this? Or why don't we try doing that? Try in, like, a way that they don't even know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Like why you got that soap and rag in your hand? What you trying to do?
Because your coochie stank, girl. No, I'm just playing. But that's what I would try to do. And I definitely wouldn't tell my friends, and I definitely wouldn't tell another woman.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck is that? You know
He
what?
ain't got no loyalty.
I forgot.
Obviously, because he just, like, totally dismissed his sister, honey. When she got a little bit of that money, he said, bye, Gila.
He got
bye,
the coin
Ethan.
from Trisha and said, you know what? I never liked you hoes anyway.
So, I mean, so that kind of disproves his character. Unless they had, like, a rocky relationship, they weren't really, like, close or whatever. So I don't know. But I'm just going on how he just said, bye, ho. And dismissed her. I'm saying he obviously isn't the most loyal person in the entire world.
And you know what? Here's my thing. Like, people who I consider family, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit may have gone down. Like, you know, I only have so many relatives. I only have so many siblings. I consider Mocha like a sister at this point. Like, shit can go down, but at a certain level, like, the disrespect never leaves this circle. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a certain level of, you know, I can talk shit, I can be disrespectful to this person because we have, like, a thing, you know what I'm saying? But if you do it, it's still gonna be some heat for you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you go talking like that, running your mouth, showing the internet that you basically don't respect your siblings, it allows them to step in and disrespect them because they're going to treat them with the same level of respect that you treat them. And for me, that would be a problem. So I think you're right. We already knew that Moses ain't been shit.
A snake.
He's a snake. He's a snake in the grass. But you know what? He might be a perfect match for Trisha. Because Trisha is also a snake in the grass, baby.
Among other things, honey.
Trisha, the motherfucking Paytas, is a snake in the grass. So Kathleen, you know, goes to town in this video.
She puts up her hair. She Vaselines up, honey. She's just like, let's talk some shit.
You know what? The crazy thing is, for me, that was the angle. Who's having that conversation?
I don't even know, how did it start?
You know what? Miss Kathleen Lights. Okay.
Is this something she does? Like, let us know, because, you know, I haven't watched a single Kathleen's video since, like,
well, I don't think Kathleen's had a single video. The last time, now, listen, I've known Miss Lights to get messy a time or two before. You know, I've known her to, the last time I could remember her doing or saying something that was really, like, heavy-hitting and influential was she did a mukbang with Jessie Smiles and Jessie Smiles. You know, obviously the two knew some behind-the-scenes tea that had happened with Jessie and Gabby, and, you know, homegirl knew about it, so when Jessie mentioned it, you know what I'm saying? That was the last time, but it was also a mukbang. So is it a pattern? I don't know, but it might be a good one. It might be a good one because Miss Homegirl, Miss Sister Girl, threw up her hair and she was ready to go. She said, you know what? They done took my nail polish line from me. Okay? Jaclyn Hill done stabbed me in the back and recorded me saying the N-word and posted it to the internet.
They done took my blonde highlights away.
They done but you know what? Here's what I figured out that I liked about Kathleen Lights. First of all, she likes spicy food. Y'all, I have this rule. I almost immediately trust people who like spicy food. So, like, if I see you and you're eating something and you say, oh my God, it's so spicy, like, immediately in my mind, I'm like, oh, okay. But if you're like, oh, this ain't spicy enough, which at one point in the video, she tasted some food and she was like, it's not even spicy. I was like, okay, I trust this girl's judgment a little bit. I like her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And she was just saying some real ass shit. You know, like, how homegirl gonna sit on the floor crying saying if somebody were or I were talking about somebody, you know what I'm saying, and they asked me to stop, I would immediately stop. Are you drunk? Are you drunk? How many times did James Charles ask you to stop? Jeffree Star got on video. We thought he was talking about James Charles at the time, but he was actually talking about you. You remember that when he was like, keep my name out of your mouth, bitch. I mean, that's pretty much asking somebody to stop. It might not be in the nicest way, but an ask is an ask, and you said what you said, so you can't take it back now, homegirl.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, the D'Amelio sisters asked you to stop, and you basically got on camera and was like, this is the internet. We can do what we want.
Yeah, so honey, it's the internet. People can do what they want to you too, girl.
So you sit here crying, playing victim, acting like you're all so broken up so people can feel sorry for you when it's just like, you know, sometimes what goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. Like Justin Timberlake said, which is kind of ironic because he got his just desserts later for the same thing.
He sure did, honey.
And now it looks like it's your turn, baby girl. I would say that I'm sorry, but maybe it's just time for you to learn the lesson. You know what I'm saying?
You reap what you sow.
Kathleen Lights said that Trisha Paytas is one train wreck after another.
It's true.
Did she lie?
Mm-mm.
Were there any lies?
No, that's true. She is.
I don't think that, this tells me a certain thing about Kathleen Lights. It tells me that even though she's not, you always have those friends that even though they might not be talking, but they're listening real hard. You know what I'm saying? So I know now, based on what's been said, Kathleen might not have been talking, but she been listening.
Well.
She knows the tea. She knows what's going down. She also mentions that she, Ela clan. She put it out there. Basically, I go up for my girl Ela.
I didn't know they knew each other.
I didn't know they were close.
Then, I haven't watched her or heard about her in, so long, so I didn't know that she does mukbang. So, all of this was, new. Is this, a new character for her? That she does this often? Y'all let us know if you still watch, if anyone still watches her.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Well, I don't think there's been much to watch. Now, she did mention in the video that she's going to come back in a video that she's recording tomorrow, and she's going to let us know where she's been, mental health-wise. She says it wasn't well. So if you guys are interested, if you guys want to see us covering more Kathleen Lights, would you be interested? Would you be down for it? What if,
she has to do something that's interesting.
okay, so what if, angels. Angels. Is there a demand? Do you guys want us covering Kathleen Lights tea? But Kathleen, here's the thing.
Does she have any?
Here's the thing. If you come back and you drop some tea, you gotta you can't just bow out on us for 3 years. You gotta give us some material to work with, baby. You don't give us the material to work with, and we moving on like Maya in 99, 2000.
What song was that?
I'm moving on. Moving
I never
I'll be okay. Y'all know what song I'm singing?
What album?
She's like, what kind of woman do you think you're dealing with? A real player you wish. Okay, well, y'all don't know. Y'all because honestly, y'all know who Yandy was. I was very shocked. I was very shocked that all 10 of y'all knew who Yandy was. So if there's somebody out there who knows who Maya is and knows the song, I think it's called Moving On. It was from one of her...
From the free album? Or is it from her first album?
Yeah, it's
I didn't listen to that first album.
She had that... Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. But I know it's Maya. Anyway, you can't be moving, we'll be moving on from you, girl. If you just come and dip your toe in and then dip out for another 3 years, you got to give us something to work with, baby.
I mean, yeah. I just don't want to sit around talking about Kat. She has to do something interesting, honey.
Yeah. And for a while, it just hasn't been and that's no tea. That's no tea.
It's just the truth.
That's no tea. That's no shade. I mean, it's the job.
Well.
You know what I'm saying? It's the job. You gotta go where the story is. If there's no story, if you give us no story, we got nothing to work with. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, this whole thing is an entire mess. Quick update, last week we reported out at some point that, Ethan, his channel got struck behind some bullshit. Mm-hmm. Well, they took the strike away, YouTube did, but then the entire H3 Studios, production, they had a COVID scare.
They got Miss Rona, honey.
You know what, y'all? Miss Rona, Ronisha, Ron's a girl.
Go to hell.
It's Rona, Ronisha, and Rhonda. That's her and all the variants. Mm-hmm. They just, they running through the club shooting it up. And it's very uncomfortable. I do not love it. It even got to us, and y'all, we don't even go nowhere no more.
Shit.
We've been chilling in the house, and we in the house chilling.
I'm very curious what Trisha's gonna say next. I know she's gonna watch what Miss Kathleen Lights pulling up her hair and putting the Vaseline on. I'm so curious to see what Trisha does. I feel like she's gonna make a TikTok or something. She's probably gonna bring up that old snap of Kathleen saying the N-word. How much you wanna bet she's gonna bring that up?
I mean, but here's the thing, it's such old news, and she laid low, and it's just is that even, I don't know, I can't speak for a whole people, but my whole thing is whenever somebody is doing something fucked up and then somebody else calls them out for it, and then the original person brings up something fucked up that person did a long time ago, it's like at that point, you don't care to hold that person accountable. You just want to get their smoke off of you.
Yeah.
So I don't even take that shit seriously. So if Trisha were to bring it up, I'd be like, okay, but right now, we're discussing you. At this moment, we discussing you, Trish.
What's she gonna do? Do you think she's gonna talk shit? Do you think she's gonna drag her? Do you think she could be shady?
I mean, it depends on what her engagement's looking like.
I don't know. I feel like she's gonna be happy.
Yeah.
That like a big influencer was talking stuff about her. She's gonna be very happy about it. She's gonna respond, honey.
I don't know. Trisha only goes after the big fish because she knows the little fish are a waste of time. Like, so many people, everyone takes their shots at Trisha, and Trisha will only respond if, like, the heat gets too heavy, or if she knows like, she knows going after James Charles, that's big money for her. She knows that going after the D'Amelios, that's big money for her. She knew that going after Shane Dawson, that was big money for her. You know, she only goes after big money people. Like, the people that we just listed or just named, like, in the tens, in like 10 million and more subscribers, right? Mm-hmm. But those aren't the only people that talk shit on Trisha. Everybody talks shit on Trisha. She just don't respond to those people because it ain't worth the dime.
She might.
We gonna see.
She might, honey. She's happy right now.
All right, Angels.
She's pacing her house, jumping up and down, writing her script, honey.
Well, she's pacing the house, happy that she may be able to make the note this month.
Well.
Anyway, Angels, sound off in the comment section below. Let us know what you think. Mocha, do you have anything you want to add to this lovely video?
Check our description box, honey. We got our handle names. We got links. We got, Mary's actually doing a 15% off as a thank you 2021.
Yes.
All caps. So use that. Go to their site, use that, honey. Get 15% off, honey.
Or you could use code TEATIME for 15%
You
off.
can do that
Whichever
too.
you want to do. Both of them. Angels, we love you so much. Thank you for hanging out with us. And until next time, keep sipping. You know, our Instagrams are almost like our videos, except for they don't talk. Some would consider that an upgrade. Either way, they're not going to follow themselves, so pop on over and give us some love.